Welcome back, everybody. It's been a little while. I'm sorry about that. I got really busy. Boy, do I have some updates. Not like I got a bunch of combat levels or anything, but some things did happen. So, why don't we just go ahead and take a look? Happy fall, everyone. Hope it's nice and cool where you are. Not too cold, but not too hot. And yeah, let's just catch up to where we last left off. Let me get rid of this filter. I keep forgetting from when I played WoW. Let's get caught up. All right, first things first. Got some smithing levels since last time. Maybe one, I don't know. Second thing, farming is going up slowly. I planted a couple of oak trees that I got seeds for. Worked out pretty well. Magic has gone way up. I've trained magic, and I even found a new monster to train magic on. You remember when we were doing the Corsair Cove, and I saw those high-level ogresses, and I wondered if they had a similar drop table to the lesser demons that I used to train magic and ranged on back in the day. And I'm pleased to tell you that they do. They do indeed, and maybe even better, because I got a new weapon. So instead of the rune pickaxe, we will now be using a rune battle axe. Look at that. I got it to drop while training magic on the Ogress warriors. Yeah. And since I got it to drop, if I lose it, I can buy it back if there's a place that sells rune battle axes, and I'm not sure there is. So I got it to drop. Yeah. I also got a rune full helmet, but since I can't craft rune, I have not even leveled my defense to 40 yet. Um, Also, as you may or may not have noticed, I got construction up to 45. And we're going to do GTV's episode of, what was that show called back in the day? Where they would take a tour of celebrity houses. That's what we're doing right now. Something. Well, I'm not hip enough, but yeah, I remember you used to be able to change the walls, but I have the default walls right now. I don't know how to do that, but I did buy the house, and well, let's introduce you. This is my workshop. You can do fancy things like here, like plume your helmet, and don't know what that does. Um, you can make furniture at the workbench and have it constructible. You can repair something. Broken staves and arrows. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I haven't seen any broken staves or broken arrows, but yeah, you can repair them. I have access to tools, including the tools I can use to train construction, as well as if I need to go to the crafting guild. Isn't that neat? And I can make clockworks, toys, and clockwork toys. And I already made a clockwork to make a clock. I got my clock over in the bedroom. And this is the kitchen. As you can see, it's equipped with the finest oak larders and tables and a steel range, and even not just a tub, but a tub that has a pump. Yeah. We have the finest shelf space in this side of Remington. You ever wanted to make a cake? You can make a cake. I even have a pet blanket, but no pet. I haven't done anything to get a pet yet. This is the dining room, and we got ourselves a lovely oak table with some carved oak benches, a clay fireplace, which can be lit when it's cold or you need some light in the room. And in the back, when you're done eating, you can offer some prayer to Saradomin, Guthix, or Zamorak. We don't discriminate here. We can even light torches to make the aesthetic fit better. Sick. I lost my chat. And here we have the living room. You can sit around the fire and read a book. I have curtains in case you want to make it more, make the ambiance more, I don't know, ambient. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Let's see here. Other than that, we have the bedroom. I got myself a large double bed because who doesn't like to roll around in the bed? And even change clothes in the wardrobe rack. Yeah. Isn't that neat? And I can even change my beard and hair. That's pretty darn neat. And over here at the other end, I have I don't know what it's called, but it's some sort of dressing room. And I don't remember this being in the game back when I played. I don't remember this one, but apparently you can store outfits here, like actual in-game outfits from like it looks like the mini games. I mean, what's the Incando hammer? Oh, I wonder if that comes from that underground vault that we were doing a few episodes ago. Yeah, but you can store everything in here. Mystic robes. These used to be my favorite mystic robes right here, the red and black. Yeah, back in the day, that was it. That was the ones you wanted. I don't recognize the other two. And oh, I forgot about the white and gold as well. They were less popular though. But yeah, look, there's all kinds of stuff I've never seen before here. It gives me an idea of gear that I can aim for. Ah, split bark armor. I remember that. I talked about that earlier. But yeah, look at that. Uh, I don't. There's a lot of stuff in here that I have never seen before, and I don't know if they were added in old school or just I never paid attention at the end of when I stopped playing RuneScape. What the hell's a fish sack? Yeah, there's something fishy about it. Blood bark ceremonial. What is all this? Amy's saw. Oops, I had an alarm going off. Sorry about that. I didn't want to be late for stream today, so I set an alarm. I was tired. I took a nap, but I'm feeling better. Feeling great. What is this? Amy, she saw scope for improvement. Okay, well, anyways, you see the idea. Pretty neat, right? And I even have a dress box. And this is where I can put completed random event outfits. Which I think I have all of the lederhosen and all of the camo, so I should put them in here. Get them out of my bank. And if we go upstairs, we have an empty room. Well, it has a bookshelf. I think it's a quest room, quest trophy room. And in here we have the game room with nothing but hoopstick because I didn't have any of the materials. And here we have the combat room, famous for the Falador massacre. And there's nothing here because I didn't have the materials at the time. And we have the observatory, the study, which only has a bookshelf and a place to read the book. And eventually, I think we'll have some of the other buildings up here too. I was looking through the room list, and there's quite a lot of stuff, like a portal chamber. I'm guessing you can teleport or something. I don't know. Maybe a treasure room can come upstairs here. I'm sure some people, there seems to be a lot of useful stuff in housing nowadays, and I'm sure some people have like min-maxed the hell out of their house, but I'm designing it how I want it to be. How I want my house to be. It's all about the role play. Taking 3 extra steps to do something doesn't bother me at all. That's how we're gonna do it. And we still have more room to expand if I need to. And I'm trying not to make it exactly symmetrical because that's always done and it's its own problem, I think. But yeah, that's the house. Today, after I go and take care of, oh, I forgot to go to the bank. Well, after go and take care of the farm next to Valador, we're gonna handle a few quests. I was thinking some easy, light questing today. Maybe druidic ritual so I can start using lamps and stuff on Herblore while I'm grinding mobs and collecting herbs and stuff. Getting some passive Herblore levels should be super easy. Ethically acquired. There's a lot of stuff I have no idea. And of course, I want to do Priest in Peril because I want to unlock Canifus so that I can actually do the agility rooftop course there. I've been doing the Varrock rooftop course and it's been fine, but I feel like the leveling guide says the next one is Canifus, and I feel like that'll give more experience. Should be able to grow sweet corn now. There's that. Sweet corn at 20. Yeah, I can grow some. Is there any more flowers I can grow? Scarecrows at 23, but rosemary looks like it's the best I can do. Do I have any rosemary left? Yep, I do. All right, let's go take care of these farms, and then we will do some quests. Nothing exciting today. Last time I streamed, we barely, just by the skin of our teeth, beat the Dragon Slayer quest, and everything's dead except for the rosemary. Imagine that. Imagine that. All right, let's get out everything we need and compost. Our watering can is nice and full. We're going to try some corn. I'm being really passive with farming because I'm not going to. I know you can log on and teleport around and yada, 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 but the levels will come as we're doing everything else. And I don't know that it's that important. Maybe it is, but if it becomes important, we'll figure out a faster way to level later. I'm not worried about it too much right now. I just stuck my rune axe into the ground to pick this rosemary. Is it even worth planting the rosemary? Did you see that? 66 experience plus 13 for and 12. I don't even know if that's worth it. What a name to click into. Okay. Back in my day, names like that would have been banned in 10 seconds. Andrew Gower did not joke when it came to like cursing and stuff like that. Cool. Farming allotment done. Let's go do Druidic Ritual. We're kind of right here anyways. I did not put my tools back. I did not put a cape back on either. I look weird. It's always weird to look without a cape. Or to wear armor without a cape. Look without a cape. What the hell am I talking about? Yeah, it's always weird to have armor on without a cape. Doesn't quite look right. I don't know if I mentioned it last time, but we did get the first video edited and put up on YouTube. And it did pretty well for what I have, a couple hundred views, which is more than I usually get. So thank you guys for supporting it. Several new subscribers. I appreciate it a lot. I'm not doing this for, I'm just doing this because I like it. I like to play games, and why not play games and share it with you guys at the same time? So, all right. I did remember that Druidic Ritual required like 3 or 4 different types of meat, and I think it was raw, rat, bear, and beef, but I could be wrong, so we'll see. I don't remember it being very complicated, though. And it was one of the very first members quests I did, with the exception of the very first members quest I'm sure a lot of people did back in the day. Because coming up to this gate, the gate that separates Falador from was it Sears Village or something? Is this no, not Sears Village. Is this Sears Village? Taverley, that's right. From Taverley was iconic back in the day. Everybody wanted to go through that gate. What's on the other side? What can you do? Everybody wanted to go through that gate, and I tried to, and I'm sure a bunch of people tried to figure out a way to sneak behind the gate. What's this? There's a tree patch here. Maybe we could do this quest too. It's witches. What I think this is the witches. Yeah, witches house. This is the first quest I ever accepted, other than druidic ritual, which makes sense because it's right here, right in the door. All right, cake mix. Hello there. What brings you to our holy monument? I'm in search of a quest. Hmm. I think I may have a worthwhile quest for you, actually. I don't know if you are familiar with the stone circle south of Varrock or not, but that used to be our stone circle. Unfortunately, many, many years ago, dark wizards cast a wicked spell upon it so that they could corrupt its power for their own evil ends. When they cursed the rocks for their rituals, they made them useless to us and our magics. We require a brave adventurer to go on a quest for us to help purify the Circle of Varrock. Start the quest. Okay, I will try and help. Excellent. Go to the village south of this place and speak to my fellow druid Sandfew, who is working on the purification ritual. He knows what is required to complete it. Will do. Nice and simple. Nice and simple. I like it when I don't have to read 14,000 pages of text. Just because it hurts my throat. I'm still not used to it. What Sandfew? He said. Where was Sandfew? I don't remember. Who is Ivy Sophista? Must be of high status, but you're not Sandfew. Yeah, could be Sand Gaius. Sandfew and far between. What was this? A sword? Was he a weapons trader or something? Oh, he sells two-handed swords. That's awesome. You know, back in RuneScape Classic, this would have been it right here. Madament two-handed sword and then Rune two-handed sword. Man, you had it made. At least for free to play. Druid. Lots of doors for very little payoff. I don't know what the heck that building design is. Druid. Ooh, Jadix. Reminds me of Jetix. I don't know what that is. And oh, he sells herbal stuff. Ooh, we can buy water-filled vials. That's nice. Filling vials used to be a pain in the ass. I don't know if it still is. Oh, there's Sandfew. What can I do for you, youngin? I've been sent to assist you with the ritual to purify the Varrockian stone circle. Well, what I'm struggling with right now is the meats needed for the potion to honor Guthix. Apparently, Guthix likes the meats. He wants to be Arby's. I need the raw meat of 4 different animals. Oh, I only have 3. But not just any old meats will do. Each meat has to be dipped individually into the cauldron of thunder for it to work correctly. Where can I find this cauldron? Located somewhere in the mysterious underground halls, which are located somewhere in the woods south of here. They are too dangerous for me to go myself, however. So I'm going to send you, basically a teenaged level account, down to a mysterious dungeon that I, a 50-plus-year-old sage of druidic power and wisdom, aren't willing to travel. Okay. Sounds good. Okay, so we have to think for a minute. I've got bear meat, rat meat, and beef. What else drops meat? Is wolf? There's some levels, I think 60 wolves on here. Do they drop meat? You know what? I guess we could find out, couldn't we? I need to switch to defensive because I actually have some rune armor, and getting 40 defense would pay off now. And oh, they're 25. Why did I think they were level 60? And I still didn't get a cape. Jeez, I totally forgot. Oh, this rune battle axe is, look at that. It's pumping the numbers. Oh my goodness. They drop bones. Okay, well, what am I missing? Beef, bear meat, rat. What else drops meat? Beef, bear meat, rat. Trying to think of the animals. Frogs, but they weren't in the game when this quest was created, so I don't think so. It would have been available in the free-to-play area, I would think, because I don't know. I feel like Taverley might have been added, or at least this quest might have been added in a way that wasn't like where the whole land wasn't available, if that makes sense. So what kind of animals would drop meat? It's not fish. I've already did cow. I've already done rat. And I've already done, what did I say? Bear. And I have a mysterious old man. And he gave me an emerald. He thinks I'm pretty. Cow, bear, rat. Cowber rat. Scorpions don't drop it. Camels that are not killable, I don't think. Unicorns don't drop meat. They drop horns. I would love to find bats. I know they don't drop meat, but bats are my slayer task, I'm pretty sure, so that'd be nice. Squirrels aren't killable. Let's go into Falador while we think about this. What else drops meat? Isn't there a zoo somewhere? Maybe it's labeled on the map. Oh, our Ardoin Zoo. But the animals aren't labeled, so I can't even look and see what animals are what. And I don't think there's any way to like see all the, the map should have like a list that we can use for animals, and not where they are on the map, but just like a reference to all the different types of animals. And maybe you don't unlock it until you kill one of them or something like that. Let's see here. But it'd be nice to see that in game, because I'm not going to use the wiki or anything. So it'd be nice to be able to see it in game. What else drops meat? Can't kill sheep. Chicken drops chicken, but does that count? Oh. Oh, okay. Hey, you should probably just read the quest guide, or the not quest guide, but the quest log first. The quest givers didn't tell me which type of meat to use, but the quest log is super specific. Fancy that. All right. Well, I know there's chickens over here, so. Oh, you have to go inside. I thought there were some chickens out front. Yeah, I see some chickens out front. That'll make it easier. scooting along. Boom, take that. Raw chicken, baby. We are ready. We are ready to basically complete this quest. And I believe you go to, yeah, the dungeon here. So we'll just walk around and go through the members gate. Could be a cauldron of, cauldron of thunder. There we go. Ooh, Chaos Druids. I forgot about Chaos Druids. Chaos Druids used to be a great way to farm herbs. I wonder if people still do that. I know you can plant them on farms now, but I wonder if people still farm the Chaos Druids. Wasn't there like dark wizards up here in this tower? Yeah, there is. Oh, cool. I like their robes. Good old mine that we used at the very beginning of this. Your services are no longer needed, but you were useful for the first 20 or so levels. Thank you. There we go. There's the ladder, I think. It's literally south of town is literally right outside the gate. Oh my gosh. Ooh, blue dragons. Ooh, black demons. Ooh, poisonous spiders. No, not ooh. These skeletons shouldn't have. Ooh, hellhounds. Fancy. Okay, I had to make sure I wasn't coming here too soon. All right, let's go to prison. Oh no, a suit of armor. Take a rune battle axe, bitch. Slap. Slap. And now. Oh, the other one wants some too, huh? Yeah. These hands are rated E for everyone, baby. Heyo. Hey, chat. Oh, come on, Rune Battle X. Pick up the pace. We got stuff to do, places to be, quests to unlock, an infinite grind. But I do the grind on my own time, so you guys don't have to worry about that. Hey, Cauldron of Thunder. Cauldron of Thundercats. Would be cool if you do this on 2004scape. What's 2004scape? Is there like a version of RuneScape out there that's just locked to 2004 or something? It evolves. Timeline. Is it some sort of like private server or something? Oh, a non-profit server. Okay, gotcha. I didn't know that. But yeah, I mean, 2004scape sounds interesting. Locking everything, or at least starting with everything in 2004. 2004 would have been my peak time, my peak period of playing, where I would come home from school every day and play for 7 or 8 hours. So that would have been my peak time of playing back in the day. Like I said, I was mostly focused on our my and my friends' clans at the time, but Yeah, that would have been peak time. I'll have to take a look at that. Cow Fight Queen is out soon. I remember when the Cow Fight Queen launched. I think I told the story earlier of how I got my first like 2 million gold when somebody died to the Cow Fight Queen while I was doing some fake soloing, dying and running back, dying and running back. And dude died with his coins on him and I picked them up and I had I had so much adrenaline getting out of that dungeon that day, let me tell you. I paid someone like 200k for teleport runes because I had no food. All right, let's finish this quest right now. Hello. Hello, you'll need to speak to Sanfie. Oops. Oh, it's all open source, so you can even play offline. Well, that's interesting. I mean, that would be playing offline would be a way to do like a true Iron Man experience, right? I think that'd be pretty cool. Maybe it's something I'll look into once I've gotten pretty deep into OSRS. It'd be interesting to see the differences. All right, Sanfew, we've got your meat. Did you bring me the required ingredients for the potion? Yes, I have. All four now. Thank you so much, Adventurer. These meats will allow our potion to honor Guthix to be completed and bring one step closer to reclaiming our stone circle. Now go talk to Cake Mix, and he will introduce you to the wonderful world of herb lore. We're gonna get herb lore. I used to hate training herb lore back in the day, but getting my herb lore up to get prayer potions back in the day was an awesome experience. I didn't buy my herbs, I grinded those damn things. Like I said, chaos druids stuff. And back then you didn't know what herb you were getting. The unidentified herb was just the same thing for all herbs. So you had to you just took every one of them, picked them all up, took them to the bank. I got 1 to 55 herb chaos druids and literally saving every herb. Yeah, you just have to because back then they weren't identified. Like they weren't pre-identified. It didn't say like grimy guam. It was just unidentified herb and they all looked the same. And they sold for a lot of money. A lot of money. So people used to just sell unidentified, call it unids. We'd call it back in the day, we would say, I'm typing in the chat, selling unids. We'd say selling unids and they sold for like 1k each or something like that. Something really stupid. Yeah, it's crazy. Hello there. I have word from Sandview that you have been very helpful in assisting him with his preparations for the purification ritual. As promised, I will now teach you the ancient arts of herb lore. Oh yeah. Herb lore is the skill of working with herbs and other ingredients to make useful potions and poison. Are there very many poisons? I don't think so. First, you'll need a vial, which you can be found or made. Then you gather herbs. Uh-oh. Then you put the herb in the vial. Tell me more. And add water. There are normally 2 ingredients to each type of person. Bear in mind, you must first clean herb before you can use it. You may have to grind some ingredients to use them. You'll need a mortar and pestle. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. Herbs can be found on the ground and dropped by monsters. Let's try an attack potion, for example. First ingredient is Guam. Next is I am Newt. Mix these in your water-filled vial and you'll produce an attack potion. Drink the potion to increase your attack level. This is actually a really good tutorial. I just wish they kind of showed you. It would be nice for people if they like put it in the inventory and showed you. Different potions also require different herb lore levels before you can make them. There we go. Access to herb lore. All right, let's see. Someone's already 93 rune crafting since playing in February. Okay, rune crafting was insane to level back in the day. But what people used to do was sit at the nature altar and just pay people to run rune essence. It used to be an economy to run rune essence for people. It was crazy good. They would run, you would get 5, 6 people running rune essence back to Shiloh Village for you. and then you'd trade the rune essence for noted rune essence and money, and go back and do it again. No one runs Nats now. Yeah, it's because you used to need like what, like 10 people to make it effective or fast. You know, it was good, but you would need a lot of people to do it. Uh, well, I'm sure people have kind of made it more efficient. They found a better way to do it. Yeah, yeah. I figured people would make it more efficient nowadays, especially being able to take a second look at everything. Should we do let's do witch's potion right now too. Hello, young man. The boy sobs. What's the matter? Do I need to fight in this quest? I kicked my ball over the hedge into that garden. The old lady who lives there is scary. She's locked in the ball. Oh my god. Let's try to read that again. She's locked the ball in her wooden shed. Can you get my ball back for me, please? Sure. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Thanks, mister. All right, I think I have a fight once we get to this shed. So I'm actually going to go back to Falador real quick and grab a couple pieces of food just in case. I should always be carrying food when I'm doing quests. And like I said, these early quests I do know somewhat, but once we get to some of the mid game quests, or what I would assume are the mid game quests, I've never done them before, so that'll be interesting, especially if they have lots of puzzles, which, you know, some puzzles I'm good at, and as you've seen with the treasure trails, some puzzles I'm not. All right, let's see here. Dueling ring telly to gnome glider to grand tree, then crash site. Karamja, then to Nat Altar. Interesting. Interesting. So they do it by themselves nowadays. No, not having people run it. You got to have a pretty sustainable population to run nature runes, though. Like I said. Oh, manhole. Cover won't budge. Seems to be locked. Okay. The door is locked. Okay. Window or anything? Um. Oh, think we might have a hidden key. There we go. And a diary. Nats are 600 gold each at the moment. Man, that's good money right there. Experiment is growing larger daily. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to fight an experiment, huh? Seems to like it a lot. I'm feeding it fungus, tar, and clay. Experiment going well. Move to the garden shed. Yep. Does too much damage to the house. Sausages for dinner. A guy named Professor Odenstein installed a new security system in the basement. He seems to have a lot of good security ideas. Don't want people getting to my back garden. Professor Eidenstein is fitting me a new security system after his successful installation in the cellar. Pesky kid keeps kicking his ball into my garden. I swear if he does it again, I'm going to lock it in the shed. Security system is done. Now, to open my back door, I lure a mouse out of a hole in the back porch. I fit a magic piece of curved metal harness on its back. The mouse goes back into the hole and the door unlocks. The professor tells me it's cutting edge technology. As an added precaution, I have hidden the key to the shed in a secret compartment of the fountain in the garden. No one will ever look there. Cool. Cool beans. Let's explore around here. Anything we need? Drawers are empty. I'm assuming the door is locked because it just said I need to do something with the mouse. There's a security system in the cellar, it said. What the heck is that? Experiment number 2. You find a pair of leather boots. Okay, well, good for me. Rares are distributed on weekends as a reward from XP drops. That's cool. I can't help with quests. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. I don't need. I'm trying to do it all myself anyway. So this cupboard looks awfully out of place. There's got to be something in here. A magnet. Okay. What do I need a magnet for? Exactly. Wind up the gramophone? Gramophone doesn't have a record. Okay. Let's see if we can find a record then. There's a. Wait, that's the same door key that I have. Why is there another door key here? How many door keys does she have? Just checking everything just in case. I just noticed she doesn't have like a kitchen or anything, does she? The hell she eat? It's locked. That's strange. I can't see any kind of locker handle, but we already read the book, so we know. The mouse equivalent of a door. Thank you, Jagex. Ah, yeah, okay. I see. Use cheese on mouse. Thank you. Try not to give me spoiler answers, please. I'm trying to do it blind. And some of this I have memory of, but like this one I didn't remember that I needed to use cheese. Let's see. Is there any cheese in here? Or do I need to go and get my own? I know I can get cheese in Draenor Manor, or not in Draenor Manor, Draenor Village, but kind of hoping she had some laying around. Leather glove, damn it. I don't need. Do I even have any gloves on? Yeah, I do. Well, I was hoping one of these would be like a larder, you know. Some sewing thread and boots. Well, I'm not seeing it. She may have some cheese here. I'm just not seeing it. I can always go back to Draenor. I believe there's a cheese spawn right there next to the dye salesperson. I'm just surprised that her house has no kitchen. Unless this cauldron is supposed to be her kitchen. Did I check this wardrobe? She has like a dagger on her shelf. How about that? I know I checked all these wardrobes. Nothing else is searchable. Okay, let's go get some cheese then. I wonder, going to Lumbridge faster, Falador, probably Lumbridge. Yeah, just to expand on my Cowfight Queen story. I was running like green dragon hide and a bow, and I would just go to the Cowfight Queen. Back then, um, I'm not sure if it's the same, but the health wouldn't heal very quickly. So my goal was to see if I could go and whittle her health down over many deaths without losing anything. it was a kind of, I was a kid, you know, I don't know if it would have worked or even if it was smart, but I did that. And like I said, on the my last trip there, someone went ahead of me and they died, and they had a bunch of inventory of sharks, and I was right clicking looking at their stuff, and I saw coins, and I was like, oh, I'll just pick it up. And when I grabbed their coins, it was like 2.5 million coins or 2 million coins or something like that. It's crazy. I immediately ran back up the rope, and then like I said, paid somebody a 200,000 coins just to get teleport runes. All right, we got some cheese. First day back or some ish. Not first day back, but I haven't played. I didn't play very much of old school RuneScape when it came out, and I stopped playing regular RuneScape in 2008, 2007, 2008 or so. I wasn't around in 2004, 10 to 14, maybe for a week or two or so at one point or another, but I wasn't around then. But it doesn't surprise me that people gambled because they do that in WoW. They still do that in WoW. So good. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I got some diseased corn I got to take care of here. On my way back. Someone was messing around with 2.1 billion coins at the duel arena, and I picked it up and I bought a yellow. You mean a like a yellow party hat or something? Yeah, I miss party hats being expensive. I understand why they're not in like a new version of the game. I missed out on them back in the day. I started playing in 2002, but either I didn't know what was going on or I just totally missed them when they were an event. So I missed out on it. I had a mask, but I didn't have a party hat. I didn't have a Santa hat either, but that, you know, I was a kid. I didn't know what I was doing. I still don't know what I'm doing. First rare was a Santa. Yeah. I don't need to attach the cheese to the magnet, do I? No, that was not. That was kind of an intrusive thought. Spent months at Barrows buying it. I actually have an interesting story. I did Barrows quite a bit. I say quite a bit, but quite a bit as a kid. Only maybe 100 or 200 times, maybe. Um, but believe it or not, I didn't get very lucky with Barrows when I did it myself, but I had someone give me a full set of Torags with the hammers as a gift. One of my clan's mates. That was awesome back in the day. Mouse runs out of the hole. About to use it on the mouse. Aha! You attach the magnet to the mouse's harness. The mouse finishes the cheese and runs back into the hole. You hear some odd noises from inside the walls. There's a strange whirring from above the door frame. Okay. So it should be open now? Nice. And I believe she said the key to the shed was in the fountain, according to the book, which I don't think I need the book anymore. She totally can't see me. Yeah. Yeah, take that. Can't see me, can ya? Come on, come on, come on, before she turns around. She totally can't see me just hanging out here. I love that the draw distance just stops her as an entity. I wonder if she can see me if I'm standing at the edge when she's walking back. Am I visible? She can't see me. I'm not visible. I'm totally stealth. Look at this. Stealth perfection. Yeah. All right, we got a key. Let's get the ball. Yeah, take this little ET looking experience. Already hitting me for damage. Oh, it changes. Okay. Turns into a spider. Level 30, so still very doable level. I don't imagine this will be too hard because this is kind of like a beginner quest, so. Ooh, look at that. I can hit a 12 max hit. That's nice. Is it a pig or a bear? It's a bear. Ooh, man, this battle axe is hitting hard. Thank you, Ogress Warriors. I hope they drop more rune stuff. I think I only killed a good 100 of them for my... Ooh, level 53. Uh-oh. Wolf. It's alright. It's alright. We got food. We got food. It's another 12. Keep hitting like that, it won't matter. Keep hitting ones and it will matter. There we go. We're chunking. We are chunking. I like it. Damn. All right. Not even close. Let's go give the boy his ball back. I don't know if I have to sneak my way out or not, but might as well play it safe. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Next I think we'll just go ahead and do Priest in Peril so we can get Canifis unlocked. That'd be nice. I used to love Canifis back in the day. And selling the fancy gloves and boots. I don't remember if the boots or the gloves were the ones that could be used in free to play, but or both. But they used to sell for a lot of money. Hi, I've got your ball back. It was much harder than I thought it would be. You give the ball back. Thank you so much. Oh, HP experience, huh? Yeah. Believe it or not, they got us an XP leveled up to 50. Nice. Heck yeah. Not gonna say no to that. Don't think I need these keys anymore, so I'm just gonna, just leave the witch's house key and her shed key on the ground. I'm sure nobody will take it and do anything bad with it. Well, that's 2 easy members quests off the list right away, and it's only been an hour since we started streaming. Next up, Priest in Peril. Where do I start that at? King Rolled, Varrock Palace. Yeah, I want to get that taken care of. That unlocks an entire area. And like I said, I've been doing the Varrock agility course, even though I'm pretty sure I have the Canifis course unlocked. So yeah, I was probably slowing myself down significantly. All right, King rolled. I'm coming. Remember me, the guy who recovered the famous shield of Araf? Well, I'm back. Greetings, your majesty. Yes, citizen, do you need something? I'm looking for a quest. A quest, you say? What an odd request to make of the king. It's funny you should mention it, though, as there is something you can do for me. Are you aware of Paterdomus? It's a temple east of here. It stands on the River Salve and guards the only passage into the deadly lands of Mauritania. No, I don't think I know it. How strange that you don't. Well, anyway, it has been some days since last I heard from Drezel, the priest who lives there. Be a sport and go make sure nothing untoward has happened to the silly old codger for me, would you? Let's do it. Sure, I don't mind. I don't have anything better to do right now. Many thanks, adventurer. I would have sent one of my squires, but they wanted payment for it. You're not going to pay me? Why do you care about Drezel anyway? Well, that is a slightly impertinent question to ask of your king. You're not my king, but I shall overlook it this time. As you're no doubt aware, this kingdom worships Sradaman, the god of wisdom and order. As such, it is a peaceful place to live and prosper. Paterdamus, the temple where Drizzle lives, stands on the eastern border of Misthalin. It guards the only passage into the evil lands of Mauritania. Evil? Oh yes, Mauritania is a fearful place, filled to the brim with the cursed servants of chaos god Zamorak. All of them are terrible, but none more so than the rulers of the region, the vampires. Thankfully, the River Salve marks the natural border between Misthalin and Mauritania. Together, the river and the temple prevents any invasion by the vampires. The waters of the river are kept blessed with Sradaman's almighty power. This ensures our defenses remain strong and the vampires cannot cross such a holy barrier. Drezel is descended from one of the original Sradamanist priests who first blessed the river. Ah, so it's a family affair. I see. His job is to ensure nothing happens to the river that might allow evil of Mauritania to invade this place. This is the reason why the lack of communication from him bothers me somewhat, although I'm sure nobody would dare try and attack our kingdom. All right, I'll get going. I'm not caring about a reward. The journey is the reward itself. Am I right? All right, I'm just gonna check something. I know the Varrock dungeon is here. I used to level here in Classic. Are there bats here? Bats are my. Who the hell is Scurious? Okay, we'll worry about that later. Here be dead stuff. Red spiders, rats. I know there's moss giants here. I don't know what champion challenge. I was hoping there were like some bats, and I know I had to kill some bats, and I remember seeing some back in the day. I just do not remember where they were. One second. I vaguely remember them being in a cave somewhere, but what the heck is that? Okay. Well, clearly not here, so. I figured I'd drop in and look while I was on my way over. All right, and if I remember correctly, it's northeast, right? Because Mauritania is to the east, so yeah, up here. What? Besides the only entrance, there's an agility shortcut. That doesn't make sense. This is supposed to be the only entrance. What? There's a fairy ring entrance, too. The king is misinformed. He must be told at once. By somebody that's not me. He's not paying me to be a messenger. In fact, I don't think he's paying me at all, so, you know, take that. And there's so many quests. Family crest. Ooh, wow, 59 magic requirement, huh? Medium length experience difficulty. Interesting. There's a Desert Treasure 2? Hell, I used to be too scared to do Desert Treasure 1 back in when it came out. It seemed intimidating. Oh, whoa, whoa, bats. Do these count? I got Slayer experience. Only needed to kill like 20 of them. Let me kill them real quick because there's a Slayer trainer in Canifus. That's the one I used to use back when I used to play, way back when. Only needed to kill like, what, 20 or something like that? So, wonder if it'll tell me. I don't have my crystal on me, so. Ooh, a whole 8 Slayer experience per kill. Oh, good thing we decided to do this quest. I didn't know there were bats here. Very weak bats at that. Ah, 12 Slayer. Hey, total level of 950. We're actually getting there. Getting where? Well, getting to basic levels for a noob, I guess. I don't know. Hasn't stopped giving Slayer experience yet. Nope. Keep it on. I'd like to do Slayer to help with combat training a bit. As long as I'm not getting ridiculously hard tasks or something. I'm not sure 8 experience per kill is very good for the level we have. Oh, there we go. Killed 15 bats, gained 120 experience, completed 1 task. Need to do 4 more, return to a Slayer Master. Okay, well, we can finish this quest now. Why does it say there's a quest start here? Devious Minds. Well, that's not what we're doing. Let's go in the temple. You knock at the door. You hear a voice from the inside. Who are you and what do you want? Rold sent me to check on Drezel. Hey, who's Rold? Who's Drezel? Isn't Drezel that dude upstairs? Oh, wait. Rold's the king of Mistlin, right? He is? Oh, man. Hey, you deal with this, okay? He's just coming. Wait a sec. Hello, my name is Drevel. Drezel. Drezel. How can I help? Well, as I say, the king sent me to make sure everything's okay with you. And what would you do if everything wasn't okay with me? I'm not sure. Ask you what help you need, I suppose? Ah, good. Well, I don't think. Psst, hey, the dog. Oh, yes, of course. Will you do me a favor, adventurer? Sure, I'm a helpful person, I say blindly. Ha ha ha, really? Thanks, buddy. You see that big mausoleum out there? There's a horrible big dog underneath it that I'd like you to kill for me. It's been really bugging me, barking all the time and stuff. Please kill it for me, buddy. Okie dokie, one dead dog coming up. Let's go kill a dog based on word of mouth and no other evidence. Are you sure you want to enter the mausoleum? Any items left inside, including it, will be lost. Wow, really? Oh, bring it on, puppy dog. Oh, yeah, look at that. Just walloped. Walloping. God, I love this battle axe. 39 defense. One more and we can wear our helmet. There we go. One dead dog. I should go and tell Drezel. You again. What do you want? Killed that dog for you. Really? Hey, that's great. Yeah, thanks a lot, buddy. Ha 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 ha. What's so funny? Nothing, buddy. We're just so grateful. Yeah, maybe you should go tell the king what a great job you did. Oh, I have to go all the way back to Varrock and back. Crazy. Oh, the king's gonna be upset. He's gonna be upsetty spaghetti about this. I have a feeling. Greetings, your majesty. Yes, citizen, do you need something? About that job I'm doing. You have news of Drezel for me? Yes, I spoke to the guys at the temple. They said they were being bothered by a dog in the mausoleum. So went and killed it for them. No problem. You did what? Uh-oh. Are you a complete imbecile? Maybe. That mausoleum contains the only passage between Mauritania and Misthalin. Not only that, it's built right over the source of the River Salve. Did I make a mistake? Yes, you did. Without that dog, there's nothing to stop someone from entering the mausoleum to sabotage the blessings on the river. Thanks to you, all of Misthalin is now at risk. But Drezel told me to. No, you absolute cretin. Obviously, some fiend has done something to Drezel and tricked your feeble intellect into helping them kill the guard dog. Now, you get back there and do whatever is necessary to safeguard the kingdom from attack, or I will see you beheaded for high treason. Yes, your highness. Oh boy. I'm gonna die. Priest in peril. Let's see what the quest log says. Return to the temple and find out what happened to the real Drezel, or the king will have me executed. Wow. It's not an empty threat. Well, that's a nice looking table. Teak table. Can I make a teak table? Teak armchair. Oh yeah, I can. What does it require? Teak planks. Well, I don't know how to get teak wood. I think I had it back in the day, but I probably bought it from someone on the forums, so I have no idea where you actually cut teak wood or anything. Rare trees, rare trees, rare trees. That's all it says. Okay. Huh? Oh no. Wait, what? Why is that gate closed? Is that gate supposed to be closed? We don't close gates around here. I'm going the right way? Yeah, okay. It's just I was thrown off by the environment. I don't remember that gate being closed last time. like there's a quest up here too, but you know, not sure if we're ready to do that. Rag and Bone Man. Slayer Tower. All right, let's go see what happened to Drizzle. Oh, we actually just walk in this time, huh? We're going upstairs. I don't see Drizzle here. What's going on up here? There's monks of Zamorak everywhere, low and high level. Oh no, there's a coffin. Is he dead? Sounds like something's alive inside. I don't think it would be a very good idea to open it. Okay. Hello. Oh, you do not appear to be one of those Zamorakians who imprisoned me. Who are you and why are you here? My name's me. King Rold sent me to find out what's going on here. I take it you're the Drezel? Oh, that's right. Oh, praise be to Sir Adaman. All is not yet lost. I fear that when those Zamorakians attacked this place and imprisoned me upon here, Mistalin would be doomed. If they should manage to desecrate the holy river Salve, we will be defenseless against the vampires of Mauritania. So what now? Well, let's just say if we cannot undo whatever damage has been done here, the entire land is in grave peril. So what do you say, adventurer? Will you aid me and all of Mistalin in foiling this Zamorakian plot? Yes, of course. Thank you. There's a well in the mausoleum beneath the temple that provides direct access to the source of the salve. That will be where the Zamorakians would attempt their sabotage. We need to go to that well. However, the immediate problem is I am trapped in the cell. The key must be somewhere nearby. One of the Zamorakians might have it, or they might have hidden it somewhere. That's not the only problem, though. What else is there? When the salve was blessed, a small number of vampires were left trapped on this side of it. They were heavily weakened, but still posed a dangerous threat. This coffin here contains one of those vampires. The Zamorakians somehow found it and brought it here with them. I see. It doesn't seem to be posing a threat right now, though. No, but as those fiendish Zamorakians pointed out to me with delight, as I am the descendant of one of the 7 priestly warriors who blessed the river, it will likely recognize the smell of my blood. If I get too close, it will probably wake up and kill me very slowly and painfully. Maybe I could kill it somehow? No, adventurer, you should not risk waking it. Even now, it could pose a huge threat. The priests of old would incapacitate trapped vampires with blessings of Sir Adaman. I suggest you do the same. Right, so I need to find a key and do something about the vampire. Got it. Good luck. What am I supposed to do about the vampire? Just do a prayer over top of its coffin or something? Ooh, mystic lore. Ooh. Hmm. I can find the key, but... Oh, wait. There's bookcases. Maybe there is a prayer in here. Out of my way, Zamorakian monk. Out, out of my ways. Oh, they have weakening spells. He just punched me. 3 damage. Ow. Bones. Maybe the level 30s have the key. If it's a drop, anyways. Yep, definitely not these guys. Search the books. Nothing. Search the books. Nothing. Monk of Zamorak. Oh, we had some, like, force lightning there. What the hell was that? I don't remember that. He's not giving HP experience. Interesting. Oh, no, he did. Oh. Ah. Well, there's the key, but what about the prayer? I don't see. Could play the church organ. Hmm. Okay. Well, we have the key, so maybe he'll tell us what to do after we open the door. You try to use the key is similar size but does not fit. Okay, so that's not the key. Um, let's kill another one, see what happens. So we got to do something with this golden key. Maybe in the mausoleum? I don't see like a basement or anything. I don't see a lockbox or anything. Are these tombstones movable? Um, I don't see anything. Let's go down here. Oh, we killed the dog, so that's not going to be a problem. Search the well. Look down and see filthy, polluted water of the river Sal moving along slowly. Sutterman is the hammer that crushes evil. The key that unlocks the mysteries of life. Okay, that key is a different color. It's a silver key. Everything else here gold. If everything else here is gold, I'm going to say that that key is probably not correct. Okay. Yeah, I think we take the key. What if we use this key? Aha! We swapped it. Aha! We did some Indiana Jones shit. Oh, it tells you the quest it's used in when you inspect it. That's nice. All right. Back to Drizzle. Aha! Perfect. Thank you. You found the key. Now go in and talk to him. Maybe he'll tell me about the thing. Let's see. Excellent work. Unfortunately, as you know, I cannot risk raking the vampire in the coffin. You have any ideas about dealing with the vampire? Well, the water of the salve should still have enough power to work against the vampire, even if the Zamarakians have desecrated it. Maybe you should try to get a hold of some? Okay. So the well. I don't have a bucket or anything. That's kind of ass. Is there not a bucket or anything like laying around? I'm gonna have to go all the way back and get a damn bucket. Maybe I can take one of these. Is there a golden bucket? A pot, clay pot, feather, tinderbox, needle, a candle, I guess. No, there's not even a bucket, even if I could do it, but I feel like it wouldn't let me anyways, right? Yeah. Maybe I can go through the gate. Locked. Oh, yay. Cool. I'm gonna have to go and get a bucket. Wait, is there a farm nearby? Tool leprechaun, right? Yeah, we can abuse the tool leprechaun. Tell me there's a farm nearby. Let me go up top before I open the map. All right, there's totally got to be a farm nearby, right? Wrong. Damn it. Maybe the rag and bone man guy has a bucket for me. Otherwise, it's all the way back. All the way back. I say all the way back as if it's really oh, limestone. I can use limestone. Yeah. I need limestone for some stuff for this, right? Yeah, stone fireplace. Oh, yeah. Yes, sirree. I can make some better looking fireplaces. I will be coming back for this limestone. No, looks like Rag and Bone Man is all bones. All bones. Probably should teleport, but I'm just gonna run. Get the old running experience. And on the off chance there's just a bucket laying around. Doubtful, but could happen. Good old bucket. All right, let's grab a bucket and hope that's all we need from Varrock. If not, we'll teleport next time. I've been doing the rune crafting mini game, and it gives quite a few law runes if you get lucky. Quite a few runes in general, actually. So I like it, but the game is mind numbing after a while. Uh, and then your sacks break over time, your rune sacks, and then you got to go and all the way to the damn abyss and get the guy to repair it, and hope you don't get like one chunked by a abyssal creature. Then I guess you can use the game teleport to get back, but it's just annoying. I should have brought a pickaxe actually. Maybe I will when before the quest is over. I can get this limestone at any time. I want to get like a good couple inventories or one inventory. I think I don't know how. I don't think only 2 bricks. I should be able to make plenty of ovens, and I don't know if anything else uses limestone. To be quite honest, I have no clue. And we'll figure that out. We've got a quest to finish. All right, we're gonna dip the bucket in the well. There we go. We got some murky water. Now let's go back and kill that vampire. And then we'll have 2 vampires killed under our belt. We already killed Count Draenor. He counts, right? He counts. Yeah. Count Draenor's a vampire. So this will be number 2. Water doesn't look particularly holy to me. Oh, okay. I guess I got to get it blessed. The key fits the lock. You're free to leave. Okay, vampire. I have some water from the salve. It seems to be desecrated, though. You think you could bless it for me? Yes, good thinking, adventurer. Give it to me. I will bless it. Perfect. All right, now we kill the vampire. You pour the blessed water over the coffin. The vampire should be dealt with. I'd still better not risk it, though. I poured the blessed water over the coffin. I think that should trap the vampire in there long enough for you to escape. Excellent work, adventurer. I didn't kill him, then. I guess I didn't kill him. I'm free at last. Let me ensure the evil vampire is trapped for good. I will then meet you down in the mausoleum. Before they had cutscenes, I guess. I do remember the day this quest came out, though. Everybody was excited. A whole new area to explore. Where is he? Oh, he's in here. Ah, glad you made it. Things are worse than I feared. I'm not sure if I'll ever be able to repair the damage. Why? What's happened? Sadly, with the guard dog gone, there was nothing to stop Zamorakians from entering the mausoleum. From what I can tell, they have used some kind of evil potion to pollute the salve. The well here is built right over the source of the river. That means that their potion will spread all the way down the salve, disrupting the blessings placed on it. Before long, there will be nothing to stop the vampires from invading Misthalin at their leisure. What can we do to prevent that? This passage is currently the only route between Mauritania and Misthalin. The barrier here draws power from the river. I have managed to reinforce the barrier, but I must continue focusing on it to keep it intact. Is that a typo? Although the passage is safe for now, I do not know how long I can keep it that way. This passage could be the least of our worries soon, though. Before long, the vampires will be able to cross at any point of the river. We won't be able to reinforce all of it. Couldn't you bless the river to purify it, like you did with the water? No, that would not work. The power I have from Sir Adaman is not great enough to cleanse an entire river of this foul Zamorakian pollutant. However, I do have one other idea. What's that? I believe we might be able to soak up the evil magic the potion is released into the river. I'm sure you know of runestones used by mages to power their spells. The essence used to create these stones absorb magical potential. Oh no. And you think we could use rune essence to absorb the magic they've released into the salve? Exactly. If you could bring me 50 essence, I should be able to reverse the damage done. Be quick though. The longer we wait, the worse things get. Can it be noted? Can it be noted, Essence? 50 Essence. Jeez. I think I have Essence. You know what? I'm going to do a test. We're going to run a test. Can it be noted? Let's find out. Put away all this stuff, except for I do need my teleport runes, but I only need my teleport runes to Varrock. Grab 10 more law runes, some more air runes, and a couple more fire runes just in case. And then we're going to grab... I thought I had rune essence. Yeah, I do. 50. Not all. Quantity X. 50. And then item, draw as many as possible. I'm gonna see if he can use paper, a promissory note from a bank. Otherwise, we got what, 24? So we need to bring 26 next time. Oh, that would be awful. The notes are gonna screw me over. I can change the fire out for a fire staff though, and that would make me have plenty of room to bring the rest of them. If the notes don't work. Four, 8, 16, 24. Yeah. Make sure I was counting right. Make sure I was counting correctly. Call FIFA. Sorry, that's a prison break joke. Nobody probably understands what the hell I just did there. All right, we made it back to the mausoleum. We're going to use pure essence on this guy. Nothing interesting happens. Oh boy, I brought you some root essence. Okay. Can you take notes? 26 more. Nope, cannot take notes. He doesn't like the promise of essence. It actually has to be essence. The promise of essence doesn't help him. He can't dip the paper into the river. It does make sense. It just makes my job slightly harder. All right, all right. Let's pull out the fire staff. Grip the fire staff. Put away the battle axe, and then we should be able to pull out 26 rune essence. All right. 8, 16, 24, 26. All right. He can't complain now. Well, he can complain, but that would be a dick move. So, stop it. While I'm walking, let's see. Gertrude's cat. It's a pretty simple quest, if I remember correctly. Bon Voyage, I don't remember that one. Family Crest. Family Crest would be nice. I think that's the one that gives you the gloves, right? The different gloves. Or at least one of the different gloves. Defender of Varrock. I don't know what that is. Priest Apparel is what we're doing. Shield of Air we already completed. Already done all those. Children of the Sun. No idea what that is. Yeah, Gertrude's Cat would be another contender. I don't know if we'll do it today. We'll probably have a short day today just because. What else? Oh, yeah, Lost Tribe or something, right? Isn't there like a Lost Tribe quest? That's right. The humans against monsters, ham robes. Yeah, that'd be a good one to do. We'll do that next time too. Cool. Cool. All right. Well, let's finish up Priest in Peril and get into Canifis and see how we feel about everything. Oh, look at this Chad in here. Got a pretty cape, some full Addy. Rune Scimitar. Brought you some essences. All right. Excellent. That should do it. I will bless these stones and place them within the well. With the river safe, Misthalin should be protected from vampires once more. Please take this dagger. It has been handed down within my family for generations and is filled with the power of Siradaman. You will find it has the ability to prevent werewolves from adopting their wolf form. Oh, I remember that. Hopefully it comes in useful. Oh, good prayer experience too. So can I pass through the barrier now? Into Mauritania? Yes, you can. The barrier prevents servants of Zamorak from entering Misthalin, but it's safe for those blessed by Siradaman. I must warn you, though, Mauritania is an evil land. The region is filled with creatures and monsters more terrifying than any you'll find on this side of the south. First of all, the vampires, rulers of Mauritania, be very cautious of their kind. Many are completely immune to human weaponry. Those that aren't are still very hard to kill. I'll be very careful. Anything else I should know? The first settlement you'll likely come across is Canifis, a town of werewolves. They probably won't attack you unless provoked, but you should still be cautious. You should keep your wolfbane dagger into hand. It will prevent them from taking their wolf form. I see, thanks. One last thing. While in Mauritania, stay alert for any mention of the Murky? The Murky? Marquee? Is that what that's supposed to be? Murky? The Murky? Yes, they're a band of freedom fighters. They fight to protect the humans trapped in Mauritania from the tyranny of the vampires. Their hope is to one day rid the region of all evil. Veliaf, the leader of the Mortmeyer group, is an old friend. I imagine they'd appreciate the help of someone like you if you can find them. I would keep an eye out for them. Right, I think that's everything. Just the blessing itself now. Hold still a moment. Bezel blesses you, allowing you to pass through the barrier. Good luck out there. Stay safe. And you. See you later. All right, 39 prayer. 39 prayer and a dream. Let's go. Let's go, mini game man. I'm not worried about mini games. We're here to see Canifis. What? There's a fairy ring here too. Wow. Joseph. How you doing, Joseph? Taxidermist? What? Okay. All right, where is it? Where is it? Is it here? Are you the fancy trade clothes or clothes salesman? Nope, you are a tanner. You are a tanner that can do tanning. What about you, Barker? Yeah, this is it right here. Yes. Ah, good old yes. Fancy clothes and all the different robes and cape type or yeah, excuse me, all the different normal cape types. Ah, I remember when this first came out. Such wonderful days. And Rufus is what? Leather trader? Food. But that does not look like a food icon to me. You actually have a raw shark. That's interesting. Oh, pike. Okay, I can get pike here if I ever get that step in the beginner clue again. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. And there's a general store too. Let's see what's at the general store. Ooh, sample bottles. I don't know what that's for, but it's interesting that it's here. Some needles and threads too, which are not normally at general stores, I don't believe. Cool. Pickled brain. Interesting. Oh, I'm guessing this is where this is where the agility course starts. I can tell. And a nice old bank. All right, let's put this weapon away. We don't. That's not the weapon place. We don't need it. Put everything away for a moment. Withdraw 25,000 coins. We're gonna buy ourselves a nice set of robes. Now I wonder, do these actually give magic bonuses? I never knew. We always wore them for the look. They do. They give a very basic magic bonus. All right, this is our new magic armor right here. Look at that. Look at that. Well, we can take the shield off. We're up to 17 magic attack bonus. Throw on that green cape. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Aren't we fancy? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Oh, before I do anything else, I think there's a Slayer Master out here somewhere. Oh, yep. I see the symbol. Mazkana. Let's get an assignment, Mazkana. 50 Ice Warriors. Well, I'm doing that with magic. Got any tips for me? Shatter them with blunt or fire. Oh, that's interesting. He tells weaknesses. Cool. Oh, I could use fire strike or fire bolt. Probably fire strike. It's hard to get chaos runes in this place. Cool, cool, cool. That's probably what I'll do. Work on some Slayer. I need to get my magic level up anyways. And my range level, but I think range probably isn't the right thing to do here on this Slayer task. And I don't have any blunt weapons. Warhammer would be nice, but I don't have one. So I think that battle axe actually has a blunt attack. Yes, crush, strength attack, but the bonus on the battle axe is probably not that good for crush. Oh, it's not bad. I could use it. But meleeing ice warriors is probably gonna use a lot of food, and I don't have a lot of food. And I haven't started my hardcore fishing grind yet. And what did I do? I completed an easy task in Mauritania. Okay. Don't know what I did, but okay. 50 of them though. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll do that definitely on my own time. Um I have no runes. I have money. I have time to go do the mini game, the rune crafting mini game, and cry. But I also have money to buy runes. Oh yeah, that's one thing I got. I got a lantern from the rune crafting mini game. Where's it at? Yeah, I got this thing. It's called Abyssal Lantern. But literally nothing tells you what to do with it. Does it have like a magic bonus or something? No. Oh, I don't I don't understand. Okay, the anti-dragon shield doesn't take away from magic attacks, so that's nice. But yeah, it doesn't tell you what to do with the Abyssal Lantern, so I don't know. I guess I'll figure it out eventually, someday. See what other players are doing in the giant groups that are there. All right, I think we're gonna go ahead and just stop here. It's a good few quests in. Next time we'll do a few more quests. I'm gonna try to grind up ranging and magic skills a bit more. Maybe start working on fletching more. Um, and next time I think we will do what? What can we do next time? Gertrude's cat for sure. That's easy. I still remember that quest. Oh yeah, the humans against monsters, the Lost Tribe, right? Ooh, scary. Um, Creature of Frankenstein. In Search of the Murky. Myarchy? Like, it would be worm if it was a dragon. Worm, so murky, right? Cabin Fever. Yeah, we'll find a few more easier quests to do. And then we'll start branching out. We'll go over to Ardoyne and Sears Village and take care of those old quests, tree gnomes, start the gnome quests stuff. And then we'll be inching closer and closer to stuff that I've never done before. So that'll be exciting. And probably do some treasure trails too. I've got an easy task and a medium task. And now that I've completed Dragon Slayer, I've fully opened up the rest of the world. Well, except for what I haven't unlocked, I guess. So we can do the clues and see what we get, or try to do the clues, anyways. But thank you guys for joining me as usual, and I cannot wait to see you on the next one. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you so much. Bye now.